What's up, everybody? Justin here, and I am out checking on ice conditions, hearing some rumors, seen a couple clips. Of some guys walking on some ice.
One of the best to ever do it.
What's up, everybody? Justin here, and I am actually out driving around checking in on the ice conditions out here on the north end of the lake. Had some extra time today to get out and do a little exploring. Been hearing some rumors. We'll get into that here shortly. But let's go to the very first common access point that guys love to hit up here on the north end, the raft. All right, guys, I'm walking out here off the docks on the back side of the raft. And well, we do have some ice out here. I'm gonna turn around here so you guys can see it. Over off to the side here, going into the harbor, they do have some skim ice. Looks like right here, tight at shore, they had, you know, 1.5 inch, 2 inch chunks. Maybe you can see it on that one right there. So they have some ice going back into the back corner over here. They have some skim ice. The birds are sitting on it, so she's at least 1/2 inch thick, maybe a little more. If you listen really carefully, I'm not sure if it's going to show up on this, but you can hear the ice crinkling and moving from all that south wind blowing in here right now. So it is turning out to be a gorgeous, gorgeous day out here. So a little bit of ice forming up here, guys, up by the raft. Let's head on down to the next spot. Okay, our next stop is the Fairhaven boat launch. As you can see back behind me here, we have some slush that's built up in the corner, and over on the ramp we have some ice that's built up. I don't expect any of this ice that is here to hold up through the weekend with the warm weather we have coming, but I thought you guys would like to see if anything is formed here at Fairhaven. So let's go on down to the next stop. So on my drive down to the next area of the lake that I know has some ice, seen a lot of canals that were locked up pretty good, a lot of private areas. I can't stress that enough, guys, so I'm not going to show those areas. I did see a few guys out there fishing. Heard some rumors some of these canals have been pretty good. But we're going to head on down to the next spot. So if you have access to some private canals, you might want to go and visit them. See what's going on. I'm actually about to drive over the Salt River. Show you that really quick. Salt River is definitely skimmed or frozen all the way over. I don't see anybody on there. There's a couple little pockets around some of the docks in the main part of the river that has still got some water on it. And with the wind that we have today, it is me pushing a lot of water back into the river. So we're gonna keep on heading down towards Selfridge. All right, guys, so I'm at my next stop. I am at Captain's Cove Marina, which is an access point where you can pay to access over at the SDI2 spot. And while I was here, I did run into a buddy of mine, Bobber Jack. You might remember him from the krill panfish fishing channel. He was the guy crawling out in the dock, trying not to fall in. So you were just out there.
Yeah.
Is it safe? Is it sketchy?
It's kind of sketchy. It was a little bit worse earlier. We had wind blowing up the main canal leading into this set of the canals over here, and it was flooding the ice real bad. I mean, our holes were swirling, and up by the dock pilings, I only had about 1 inch maybe. In the middle, there was a solid 3. Getting on and off was kind of a little bit hairy. I definitely would wait until after this warm-up comes. I mean, it's going to get sketchy fast, and I wouldn't surprise me if this is gone.
It's looking like the start of January is getting really, really nice now, too. I looked at the 25-day forecast. It's gotten better, so.
But they're weather guessers.
I know.
Remember that.
Yep, we're all weather guessers.
Right. I wouldn't go back out. I'm sure it's going to go below freezing tonight by like 2 degrees. If it does what they say they're going to, so it might lock back up by tomorrow, but I'm not going to be trusting it, so I'm going to wait till after the warm-up, and I got my fix in today, so I'm good anyway.
So that's Bobber Jack. That's his opinion on it, which I do follow. I'm with you on that one, and I know he doesn't like to fall in. So he's not
wet in my lifetime.
he's not looking to prove his manhood by, oh, I went through. So better be safe than sorry, right?
Right.
So
I would give it a day or two, let it lock back up, and with this warm up, if it comes like they're gonna, you know, it's gonna be gone. But they're still catching fish off the dock. It's just not nearly as good as out in the middle of the canal like it normally is here. But
okay. Well, time for the next stop. Next up here, we're at the Lake St. Clair Metro Park, and I'm back here at the marsh. As you can see, it pretty much skimmed and froze over all the way. So there's a back bay area that is fairly well protected, so it does freeze up easily. Doesn't look like there was anybody out here fishing on it yet, so I don't know how safe it is. Can't really see down around the corner. Oh, scratch that. I see somebody. Hold on one second. Let me walk down over here. So if you can see back behind me here, this is the back marina. Looks like it's totally froze over. I don't see any signs of anybody that's been on it. The edges along the natural shoreline here are definitely eroded away a little bit. So we'll see how this fares with the warm up and see how much rain we get. See if any of this holds on, because if it does, we'll be on this pretty quick once she turns cold again. All right, guys, next stop is the day sail, and from what I can see, this wind is crazy cold. I don't feel like going out in it, so I'm staying in the car for this part. But I can see all the way down the beach there, a whole bunch of slush. Slush all built up in front of the day sail ramp. The little bay over by the nature trail, that's all slushed up. Just great to see the slush. So if we can get some cold temps, no wind, we could make some ice out here in L'Anse Creuse Bay, and we can get out after these jumbo perch really, really soon if the weather plays nice. Now, you heard me a few times in this video say something about the wind that's going on today, and I actually got a good front row seat view for you guys so I can show you just what it's looked like all day out here on the lake, on the main lake. Not fun at all. That sucks. So if you're one of those guys who's been out musky fishing, just a heads up, she might be a smidge dirty off the spillway here. The water is literally splashing up into the parking lot occasionally. So, but what is cool about where I'm at, I'll show you here in just 1 second. Let me back up and head back through the marina. Is that there is actually guys fishing from the docks. Don't think anybody got brave enough to jump down off the docks and fish inside beacons here. So if you have access to some other marinas throughout the lake, you might want to check them and see if there's walkable ice in any of those, because you might just have some early access. But keep in mind, we have this warm-up coming, and anything we have is going to be very, very suspect after today. Let me pull off to the side here and show you what I'm talking about. So, yeah. Now that I stopped moving, the ice is literally undulating. See, I wouldn't go on any of this ice right now. Definitely not safe at all. Basically, the kind of the running theme, guys, is if you haven't watched that ice form, this is probably not ice you want to be on right now. And any place that has ice right now is deteriorating very, very fast. Literally, while I'm driving around, I'm watching the ice conditions just fall apart. So everything we made, hopefully we keep some of it, so when it gets cold again, we're in good shape. We're making ice again. So yeah, let's go check out the spillway just to see if that ever skimmed over at all with this wind. I'm not sure if it's going to show much of anything. I know the Clinton River had some ice up in it, so let's head on over to the last spot before I head in for the day. So it looks like the spillway slushed in, sorta, kinda. Better than what I expected to see, honestly. So that's the spillway, guys, and Crocker doesn't have any ice on it either. Okay, now that I'm pulled over, let me finish talking to you guys. Not shocked by what I seen on the spillway at all. A little bit of slush, expected that. So that's it for this ice report, guys. I do appreciate everybody tuning in, checking out the channel. I hope this helped you guys out. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along for the ride today. And as always, guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please go down below, click that red subscribe button, and right to the right, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And you might have noticed in this week's video, I got a sweatshirt on, got my logo on it. Down below in the description, I have a link to my merch store. If you want to support me additionally, other than just subscribing to the channel, go ahead, check out what I have in there. Every purchase, every single dollar from a purchase is going to go to making you guys videos, paying for gas in the truck, paying for gas in the boat. The giveaways I do here on the channel, it all goes right back to you guys, some shape, some form. So I appreciate you guys checking out the merch store. Appreciate everybody's tuned in. And as always, guys, tight lines, happy casting, and we'll see you on the next video.